to everyone that's hitting that subscribe button, guys. We're on the way to 50,000 subscribers.
What's going on? What's going on? Looks like we got one person here in the stream. Can you hear me all right? We've got the Blues acquiring Jacob Vrana from the Detroit Red Wings. What an acquisition there. They gave up virtually nothing for that, which is super interesting. Makes me wonder what is going on with Jacob Vrana. Hopefully he just needs a fresh start and things will look a little bit better. Yeah, I'm very excited to see what we're going to be getting today. Gotta expect with the deadline coming up, we're going to be getting more moves here really, really soon. So let's take a look at this. St. Louis Blues have added a veteran to their forward group. They acquired Jacob Vrana from the Detroit Red Wings in exchange for forward Dylan McLaughlin and a 2025 7th round pick. So they didn't really give up a whole lot. And then we've also got, I believe we have a Bonino trade going to Pittsburgh, and they gave up next to nothing for that as well. And then obviously we had yesterday, we had Jonathan Quick getting traded for a second time in a matter of hours, a matter of 24 hours. Him going over to the Vegas Golden Knights. I think it's a great acquisition by the Vegas Golden Knights. Them picking up a guy like, obviously he hasn't been having the greatest year. He's getting up there, but he is a legend. I mean, Jonathan Quick is a legend. And having somebody with that postseason experience as a goalie will really, really help the Vegas Golden Knights, I think, ultimately. So I think that was a good pickup. Let's see. We got anybody in the live chat yet? Let's see. It looks like I'm showing potentially one viewer. If any of you guys get in here and have any questions, put them in the live chat for me. We'll answer them. We'll start discussing. Would love to talk more with all of you. Obviously, that's what I'm here doing this for. So, yeah, bear with me. Obviously, this is one of my first live chats on here. So, trying to, get this all working out. Working all the kinks out, so to speak. Let's see, what else we got going on? Let's take a look at some of the top players that are potentially being moved. I do expect Brock Besser, with 2 years left on his deal, to definitely get moved today. Would not surprise me. And I've heard some rumblings that the Carolina Hurricanes may be in play for potentially Brock Besser or JT Miller. So definitely interesting to see if the Carolina Hurricanes are able to make a push and go after a guy like JT Miller or Brock Besser. I've also heard some rumblings that they may be willing to give up Jesperi Kotkaniemi. Don't know exactly how that would work or if any team would want them. If Vancouver would potentially want Kotkaniemi, we'll definitely see on that. Erik Karlsson's obviously out there with the potential. Let's take a peek here. Alright, so that's a little outdated now with those rumors. And if there's anybody in the chat, please leave a comment and I will answer your questions. We'll start a discussion. Appreciate you guys coming in here for my first live chat covering the NHL trade deadline. Definitely appreciate it. And yeah, you guys just put something in the chat. Let's start a discussion. Anybody coming on in to check things out. Appreciate you guys coming to my first live chat. So let's keep this discussion going. Let's get this channel and this live chat cooking. All right, let's see. We got anything in the live chat? All right, looks like we might have a viewer in there. Would love if you guys leave a question or any kind of thought. As I said, you know, first live chat, first one I'm doing, so hopefully you guys can hear me. If somebody could let me know if you can hear me properly, would love that. All right, let's see what's going on, guys. All right, let's see what's going on, guys. All right, let's see what's going on, guys. All right, looks like we might have a viewer. Let's take a peek here. Let's see how we're sounding. I want to make sure everything is set up well for you guys. Lower the microphone volume here, make sure we're not clipping or anything. All right, looks good. Well, you know what? I'm just going to talk like there's people in here, and we'll just discuss stuff. We'll keep on chatting about everything and seeing how things go. Stream looks healthy. I checked the volume. Everything looks good on that end of things, so guess we'll just get it going, guys. Alright, looks like we got a few people in here, so I'm just gonna keep talking. I'll keep things moving along, and we'll see how things go. I'll keep things moving along, and we'll... Alright, yeah, it looks like the stream's working fine, so cool. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll take a look at the trades. So, only things we've gotten really this morning is obviously the Jacob Vrana trade from the Detroit Red Wings in exchange for forward Dylan McLaughlin and a 7th-round pick of the 2025 NHL draft. Vrana traded to Blues by Red Wings. So that is the big one we've gotten so far. Also, we had a trade, let's say, Pittsburgh Penguins. There was a trade with the Penguins this morning. Doesn't look like we've got full information. Looks like it's potentially not done. Looks like they're reacquiring Nick Bonino, back to the Pittsburgh Penguins from the San Jose Sharks in exchange for a 5th and 7th round pick. That's coming from Pierre LeBrun. LeBrun adds the Sharks flip the 5th round pick they acquired to a third team to broker the deal. So Nick Bonino going back to the Pittsburgh Penguins. You know, really cool fact that I don't know if a lot of people know, that the Pittsburgh Penguins are 8-0 in the playoffs with Nick Bonino in the lineup. So interesting acquisition, here before the trade deadline. So that's what we got going on with the Penguins. As far as anything else, not a lot coming down the wire yet, but I'm interested to see what we're going to get. I got to imagine things are going to start picking up here soon. You guys have any thoughts, comments, anything, please leave them in the chat. I'll go ahead and check it out. Yeah, I'm expecting things are going to start picking up here very, very soon. And any of you guys coming in here would love to have you guys, comment, leave something. Let's start a conversation. We'll get a chat going. Want to hear what you guys have to say about it. But, yeah, I think things are going to start picking up. We've got the Nick Bonino trade to Pittsburgh Penguins. We've got Jacob Vrana being traded to the St. Louis Blues so far this morning. So that's all we've got so far for this morning. Let's check the live chat here. So we don't have anything yet down in the live chat. But if any of you guys, looks like we do have a potential couple of viewers in here. If anybody wants to put something in the live chat, any questions, any thoughts, any possible trades that might be made today. Who's your team? Who do you think should be getting traded? You guys got anybody you want being moved to your team? Let me know in the live chat. I'm going to keep an eye on it here for right this second while we got a few viewers in here. And let me know, is the audio okay on this? I think it's coming through okay. It looks like the stream is healthy. So you guys know this is one of my first live chats on here, live streams. So definitely trying to, make sure things go as smoothly as possible. Trying to make things go smoothly for you guys. So you guys are interested and want to get in here and want to talk NHL. Obviously, you guys can see my Carolina Hurricanes memorabilia behind me. I probably should go get the jersey on. I got to go grab my Seth Jarvis jersey. I might do that in a moment. Let's take a look at the live chat. Let's see. Doesn't look like we got anything moving on the live chat yet. Come on, somebody leave me something. Let's start discussing here. There's got to be somebody looking to give me something here. Anybody. Roll the dice. Come on. What are we doing? Help a brother out. well, while I wait for the live chat to pick up, let's go ahead and refresh here and see what is going on in the NHL. So, let's take a peek at Frank Saravelli's Twitter page. Alright, not too much moving along on there. Let's see. Canucks, Penguins have been the most active teams on the NHL trade deadline since 1968. Yeah, I definitely expect that the Canucks and Penguins, obviously the Penguins getting Nick Bonino this morning, I expect they're going to continue to be pretty busy as we head here into the trade deadline. Let's see. Oh, yep. Don't have the Athletic. That's my bad. Let's go take a look and see what the thoughts on the Canes trade deadline. Obviously, you guys know I'm a Carolina Hurricanes fan, so I'm very interested to see. Obviously, we acquired Shane Gostisbehere, Jesse Puljujarvi. I know a lot of Canes fans aren't huge on those two acquisitions. I thought we should have went a little bit bigger, pushed harder for Timo Meier. I honestly think at the end of the day, the Devils overpaid for Meier, and I'm not upset that we didn't get him. I would love to have had him, but I think Jesse Puljujarvi could be a very sleeper pick up, and I think Shane Gostisbehere, coming in and solidifying that third line pairing, adding a defender that can move, that's offensive to the blue line, can jump into the power play unit. I think he's just going to really, really help round out that third pairing and round out our defense. So I think that was a great pickup for the Carolina Hurricanes. And I do expect that the Hurricanes are going to make another move today. So here's a hot take. I heard a rumbling. Jesperi Kotkaniemi could be getting traded. There's a potential for it. I believe there's talks right now with the Vancouver Canucks at potentially acquiring Brock Besser or JT Miller. So I'm very interested to see if JT Miller could be coming over to the Carolina Hurricanes. I mean, that is a goal scorer that we could use. I do wonder how that would work out since he does have a pretty lengthy and pricey contract that kicks in next season, and how we would work that into the team and everything like that. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's take a peek here. Anything in the live chat? Come on. There's got to be some questions here. Here we go. Justice for TSN, justice for Riley Mercer, and justice for Miss Boyd. All right. Thank you, Pauline Mercer. Thank you for adding and putting something in the live chat. You are officially my first live chat comment. Any trade deadline conversations, questions, anything you want to ask, anything you want me to talk about or look into, get my thoughts and opinions on? All right, I'll bounce back to the live chat here in a moment. Just double check. Yep, everything's healthy on the stream, so that is good. And please, guys, everybody coming in, please hit the like button. That will help promote the stream. It will help push it so when people are searching for the stream, and we can get more viewers in here, we can get more conversation going. It's really hard for me, hosting a live chat, to do a whole lot when I'm talking to nothing. So if we can get a handful of people in here just to kind of get a conversation going, that really, really helps. And, you guys are really why I'm doing this. I'm doing this so we can talk hockey, because obviously if you're coming to a chat like this, we're all hockey fans. And yesterday in school, Riley Mercer and Miss Boyd said arigato. All right. So, in order to really get the live chat pushing, cooking, going like I want it to, you guys need to hit that like button. You guys need to give me some questions, give me some takes, give me your thoughts on the trade deadline. Give me what you guys want to see. What do you guys think should be happening today? Who's your NHL team? What moves do you think are going to be made today? Give me a hot take on something. What do you think? Let's discuss it. Let's open up the conversations. The only way we can really get this live chat moving and cooking and going is if you guys give me stuff in the comments. So as of right now, let's get the live chat going. Let's get things cooking, and I'll continue to keep an eye on the trade deadline. Obviously, like I told you guys, I'm doing this because I want to do it, because today's the NHL trade deadline day. I'm excited about it. I love talking hockey, and this is something that I've been wanting to do on the channel for a while now, is start doing some live chats, giving you guys, my subscribers, the people that come in and check out the channel, people that are interested in talking hockey, a chance to come on in and, you know, all right, Pauline Mercer, I have no idea what you're going on about in the live chat. But if you're here to talk hockey, I would love to answer your questions. That's what it's here for. I really have no idea what you're going on about down there, but appreciate you checking out the channel, appreciate you checking out the live stream, and appreciate you coming on and talking. So I'm going to just keep on cooking here. NHL should come to Newfoundland. Yeah, I mean, the NHL is definitely looking and doing more games abroad. As far as a topic and stuff like that, I know the NHL is planning, let's see, NHL overseas games. So they've got games planned for overseas. Let's take a look and see if I can find where they've got some games coming to. Let's see. Let's take a peek and find the upcoming NHL games overseas. Looks like they're returning next season in Europe. Games in Finland, Czech Republic, Switzerland, Germany. So yeah, it'd be pretty cool if they got something going in Newfoundland. Definitely. That would definitely be pretty awesome. And they're definitely branching out more and more, so I think at some point you're definitely going to see them come to Newfoundland. I mean, it's pretty cool already that they're looking into Switzerland, Germany, Finland, Czech Republic. I know for a lot of NHL teams, you know, going overseas can be pretty rough as far as the flight schedule, making it all work with a long 82-game season. But, you know, the NHL is looking to broaden out more, obviously, with the NHL. Call the NHL to get a 2-game series in Newfoundland. I don't think I got that kind of pull with the NHL. I don't think they're going to listen to little old me and, you know, plan a game in Newfoundland, but we'll see. So, any trade deadline thoughts, conversations, questions? Let's leave them in the live chat. Come on, guys. Also, please hit that like button. Will help get this stream basically promoted more when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to the search engine, the algorithms, all that good shit. If you guys hit the like button on this and I get you guys in here watching, asking questions, interacting, it will definitely help get the stream out there to more people, and we'll get more people in here and we can get an even better conversation going. As I told you guys, this is my first live chat, so it's something I've been wanting to do. I figured I was home today. Trade deadline is clearly today. We're going to probably be getting a lot more moves today. I know most of the major moves have already happened this week, but I think we're ultimately going to see, you know, at least a few moves that come out from left field that we don't expect to see. So I'm looking forward to reacting to those and talking about those with you guys as soon as they come down the pipeline. So I'm going to keep an eye on that while I keep an eye on the live chat here. Do it or Riley's Hockey League will strike. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at everything and see if we've got any trade deadline updates. So I've been keeping this refreshed. It doesn't look like we've got anything breaking as of yet. Obviously, the Dallas Stars looks like they landed Max Domi. That was one of the most recent trades. We got Bonino going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. And looks like the Flyers are taking calls on Ivan Provorov. So there's definitely the potential today for a lot of moves, and some moves that may come out of left field. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens, what teams still make some more moves. I think you guys are going to be surprised as to some of the teams that still have some moves up their sleeve. And as far as me being a Carolina Hurricane fan, I'm hoping that we do have one more move up our sleeves. For those of you just joining or anything like that, I did hear some rumblings of a potential trade for JT Miller or Brock Besser from the Vancouver Canucks, and potentially Jesperi Kotkaniemi could be in that deal. It looks like Vancouver may potentially be interested, so I demand you say arigato. Okay, Pauline Mercer, arigato. There you go. Now, I appreciate all the comments in the live chat, Pauline, but if anybody else wants to get in there, ask a question, leave a hot take as far as what your guys' thoughts are and who could be traded today, let's get things cooking here. Let's see if the live chat updates here. Anybody? Anybody got a question, comment, thought, trade thought? All right, let's go back and take a peek. Yeah, pretty crazy, man. Teams have made 44 trades involving 89 players and 57 draft picks, including 13 in the first round, all since the All-Star break. I mean, it has been a crazy, crazy week for the NHL and for players getting moved around. It's been awesome, and it's been a lot of fun to watch, and it's been a lot of fun for me. Excuse me. It's been a ton of fun for me to react to and talk about. Man, I don't think I've ever been more excited for an NHL postseason than I am for this year. Obviously, my Carolina Hurricanes, I'm stoked that we're leading the Metropolitan. I'm pumped, but man, oh man, is the Eastern a murderer's row with the Rangers stocking up, the Devils picking up Timo Meier. I mean, it is just becoming stacked in the Eastern, and it's not going to be an easy playoff run this year. Not that it is any year. There's a reason why the Stanley Cup is one of the hardest trophies, championships to win in all of professional sports. I mean, it is grueling. Those 8-game series, or 7-game series. I mean, it is rough. It is tough. And these teams are all going all in this year. I mean, there's a lot of teams that are really putting all their chips in the basket to try to win the Stanley Cup this year. So I'm excited to see what moves we get today, what else we got going on. Let's see if we got anything else as far as any updates. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got much else going on right this second. So I'm just waiting, man, waiting for something to happen. You guys got anything for me in the live chat? Any thoughts, comments, trade thoughts, questions, things you guys would like me to discuss, talk about? Let me know in the live chat. All right, let's see, please. Looks like we got 2 concurrent viewers in here right now. So, I mean, if one of you all have a NHL trade idea, hot take, thought, something that should happen, a player that you think should be moved, something your team should do, let me know in the live chat. Let's see, stream still looks healthy, which is wonderful. Also, please, you guys, if somebody could just let me know, does the audio sound okay? I've been tweaking with it since starting the live chat. I do want to make sure that the audio does sound good for you guys, that it's worth coming in here and listening to. And, yeah, I mean, I plan to do this live chat, you know, for a chunk of the day today, potentially up until the trade deadline, so I'm excited to see what moves we're going to get. And obviously, once again, I do this for you guys. I do this so we can start, you know, a chat, so I can get you guys involved in this, so I can get viewers involved in this. All right, Pauline. Some weird comments in the live chat. Can I get anybody else going on in the live chat? Obviously, my reason for doing a live chat is to get your guys' thoughts, comments, your input, get you guys to tell me what you guys want me to talk about. So, yeah, if I could get anybody in the live chat getting this going. Also, please, those of you that are in there, I know I've got a few viewers right now, please hit the like button. It helps get the live chat basically out there to the YouTube algorithms, to the search engines, makes it so that more people, you know, get access to this, get recommended this. And obviously, the more people we can get in here, the more of a conversation, you know, we can get going. So that's ultimately the reason for me doing this, is because I love hockey, I love the NHL, and I love talking to you guys, and I've been wanting to do a live chat with you guys to give you guys the opportunity to come in here and chat with me, to give me your guys' thoughts, to give me some things to talk about with you guys so I can share my opinions, you guys can give me your opinions, and yeah, we can do that back and forth with each other. So please leave something in the live chat, and I'll be happy to comment on it. Until then, I'm going to keep refreshing here and seeing where we're at with the trade deadline. Let's see here. For those of you just joining, obviously we have the Nick Bonino trade to the Pittsburgh Penguins. We got the Jacob Vrana trade to the St. Louis Blues so far this morning. So, you know what? I'm going to pull up the Sportsnet feed and see what is going on with Sportsnet.
Derek's had a great night. Like, how you know, maybe getting the empty net goal would have been the perfect night, but Derek was a big part of our win last night.
So, Sportsnet, they're pretty good on this as far as keeping things live. So honestly, if anything's going to break, it's probably going to break through Sportsnet. So I'm going to keep this going on live and, yeah, see if you guys have left me anything in the comments section. Have we got anything in the live chat?
It's a busy day for you here. I really appreciate the time. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you. We'll be checking back with Kyle periodically throughout the day. Again, this is the standings in the East. And look at the right-hand column, the wild card. Number 1 wild card, Pittsburgh, 71 points. The Red Wings, way down the list, just 6 points back. And
so obviously we got the Bruins, Maple Leafs, Lightning at the top of the Atlantic, Hurricanes, Devils, Rangers at the top of the Metropolitan.
They currently sit at a 23% chance of making the postseason. That's after 3 wins in a row. which begs the question.
And we got the wild card race. Man, oh man. Potential that the Penguins might not make it into the playoffs this year. It's crazy. I think you're going to see even more moves by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Obviously, the Nick Bonino move this morning was a big move. And the Bruins, man. What about the Bruins acquiring Tyler Bertuzzi? Talk about a guy that is he's a shit stirrer, man. He's a slippery guy, and he knows how to get under people's skin. He is a perfect fit for the Boston Bruins and their style of play. I mean, just him being on that team with all the other instigators on that team, the Bruins, man, they are going to be something to watch out for. So you got the Bruins, who are obviously tough, gritty, durable, and having an absolutely record-breaking season so far. And then you've got the Devils which are young, fast, high-flying, high-scoring, very, very talented team. Adding Timo Meier just makes them that much better. Add somebody that is a gritty power forward that can score a lot of goals. And then you got the Rangers, who are just already a solid team, stacking up as far as Vladimir Tarasenko, Patrick Kane. But, you know, as you guys, if anybody watched the Rangers game last night, you saw Rangers still need help defensively. I think the Rangers really should have focused. I think Tarasenko was a great pickup. I don't think Patrick Kane was worth it. I think they should have dove a little bit more into, you know, shoring up the blue line. Obviously, they've got talent on the blue line, but defensively, it seems to be where they're, you know, struggling the most in a lot of these games. And that's really what lost them the game last night. Also, some what I thought was bad decision-making, pulling the goalie with that offensive face-off with 2 minutes and something to go. I felt like they should have held off on pulling the goalie, should have made sure they won the face-off before they yanked the goalie. I understand the thinking there, but it was a sloppy play, cost the Rangers the game. So that was an interesting one watching that last night. So, yeah, I'm excited, though, man, to wait and see what else we've got getting moved around today. And, yeah, Chychrun, man, going to Ottawa. What a pickup for Ottawa. There was a scare last night, though, guys. I mean, Chychrun, he went down on a play, and I was worried that all of that to get him over to Ottawa, and I thought they were going to lose him last night. But reports are in that he is okay, and he will be playing in the next game. So a sigh of relief for the Ottawa Senators when it comes to Jacob Chychrun. All right, let's go ahead, and I'm going to check out the live chat, see what else we got going on, guys. Like I said, please leave something in the live chat, and I will respond to whatever questions, thoughts, trade thoughts, whatever it is you guys got going. And also, please hit that like button. It helps the stream basically get, what's the word I'm looking for? Helps the stream, you know, and the YouTube algorithm helps people find the stream so we can get more people in here, get more conversation going. Obviously, my first live chat. Let me know also, if somebody could let me know, does the sound quality, is the sound all right with you guys? And yeah, I mean, I'm doing this because, you know, we're all fans of hockey, and I wanted to talk with you guys, give you guys the opportunity to come in here. This is me doing my first live chat. I wanted you guys to have the opportunity to come on in, give me your thoughts, give me your trade ideas, and give me something to talk about. So please leave something in the live chat. Let's continue to get the conversation going. Hit the like button because it will help the stream out. And yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on things for you guys when it comes to trades and what else we got going on. Once again, for anybody just joining, Nick Bonino was traded back to the Pittsburgh Penguins. And we had Jacob Vrana traded to the St. Louis Blues. Those are the big two trades so far this morning, and we're keeping an eye out. I expect there's going to be a bunch more trades going on as the morning goes on. So, and obviously I'm keeping track of things here on Sportsnet, Hockey Central. Plan to do this live feed for as long as the day goes on, you know. Obviously, if we get people in here and we get the conversation going a little bit more, I'll be more apt to keep this live chat going. If things don't take off today, you know what? It is what it is. This is my first live chat with y'all, so I'm just happy to be doing this. Happy to have you guys, anybody that comes in here and joins this, and happy to answer anybody's questions, anybody's thoughts. If you guys have a hot take on something or as far as a trade or anything else, let me know. I hope Toronto gets a first-round pick this year. Yeah, I'm not sure. Does Toronto have a first-round pick left? Let's take a peek real quick and see. Toronto Maple Leafs. I want to say I think they still have a first-round pick left, but I wouldn't be surprised. Let's take a peek at what the Toronto Maple Leafs have left. Yeah, it looks like they still have their first rounder, 2 third-rounders, and a pick in the 5th and the 6th. So they do have a first-round pick left for this very, very deep draft. I mean, this is one of the deepest drafts we have seen yet. And, you know, ultimately, if Toronto's done making moves, I don't know if they are. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys see a couple more moves made. I would not be surprised if they did move their first-round pick to get something because, in all honesty, Toronto's all in this year. The Maple Leafs are kind of win or bust this year. A team that, you know, has not been able to get through a single round of the playoffs, and a lot of pressure is on this entire team, which is why you were seeing a lot of moves being made before the trade deadline, and it's going to be interesting to see if they're able to get over the hump this year, you know, take it to the second round, move on, get things really cooking this year. And that last first-round pick, I mean, it's quite an asset to have. Now, obviously, I think the biggest struggle for Toronto right now is going to be salary cap restraints and making things work. So if there's the right deal out there for them, I could see them moving that first-round pick, but they would definitely have to finagle things, make things work, you know, and as far as the salary cap, that's where it's going to be the most strapped. So all right, looks like we might be getting a little bit of an update here, guys. I'm going to listen to this a little bit here.
Montreal, of course, playing a night ago against the LA Kings. The encouraging sign for them, and a great sign for him, is Joel Edmondson was back in the lineup. It's probably good for Montreal as well in terms of trade chances. What do you think the chances are he gets moved today?
Yeah, talks of Joel Edmondson being moved. I think we're going to see him get moved today. I wouldn't be surprised either if you guys saw somebody like Anderson, Dvorak getting moved from the Montreal Canadiens. Once again, Joel Edmondson. I think those guys are all going to be on the trade block and are going to be involved in potential moves today. And a report as far as the Oilers, it looks like the Oilers are done making trades, so don't expect any trades from the Edmonton Oilers today. They stated that unless something basically too good to be true comes at them, they are done making moves. They are committed to the group that they have as of right now heading into the postseason, so that's interesting to see. I mean, Edmonton doesn't have a lot of cap space, so I'm not entirely surprised they've made the moves that they've made already. I think a great move by the Montreal Canadiens was acquiring right-wing Denis Gurianov. He's a guy that has had some proven ability over the years, and I think is a very, very talented player that needed to change the scenery. So I think him going to Toronto is definitely going to be good for him. I mean, look what they've been able to do with some of the players there, like Cole Caulfield, Kirby Dach. I think Gurianov could be a top player and somebody that the Toronto Maple Leafs enjoy going into next season and seasons beyond.
Because the players are coming out east, and teams prefer to do it that way. We'll see if that's one of the things that Kent Hughes is able to get done. I know he's put it out there that he's willing to do that. The other name that you wonder about is Jonathan Drouin, an expiring contract.
Let's see, looks like they're talking about Jonathan Drouin being moved, which I know he was somebody that's on an expiring contract, that there's been talks that he could get moved.
A lot of money to spend. The one thing I would look at with that player specifically is what happens between 2:45 and 3 p.m. Eastern, where teams are kind of stuck and wanting to know if it's worth taking.
All right, let's see what's going on in the live chat, guys. Anything going on down here?
Don't let the sun fool you here, David. We are pretty cold, but all quiet in terms of trades right now, guys.
If you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, trade ideas, moves that you think your team should be making, leave it in the live chat. Looks like we got 6 concurrent viewers as of right now. Thank you guys so much. Please hit that like button. It helps the stream. It helps the stream basically get upvoted so that when people search for kind of streams like this, they'll find us. People will be able to come our way.
Be cognizant of the fact that you need to keep some veteran guys in the room. You just can't have all young kids.
And yeah, to all of you guys that have come on board and have been here for a little bit now, looks like we've had some concurrent viewers for a little while now. I really, really, really appreciate it. And let me know, is the audio quality okay? Do things sound good for you guys? And please, once again, live chat. Leave something down there. Let's get the conversation going. I do this so I can talk with you guys. Obviously, my first live chat, so I hope everything is going smoothly on your guys' end. If you guys are having any issues, please let me know. And yeah, just keeping an eye on things, waiting to see if we get any new trade updates. Let's take a peek again and update things. And see if we got any breaking news. Obviously, once again, to anybody just joining, Nick Bonino dealt to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Jacob Vrana was dealt to the St. Louis Blues. Those are our 2 trades so far this morning.
Right, up front and forward. We know that they're set there. And normally, Ace, I would say be careful about moving a guy like Edmondson. But Montreal, if we've learned anything from them this year, it's that they have a lot of young prospects on defense that have proven they can play in the NHL. Maybe not before the start of the season, but you look now, Jack-Eye, Gooley, Harris, Barron, Kovacevic, that's your D moving forward. And you keep 2...
Looks like we got a decent amount of concurrent viewers in there right now. So guys, please, hit that live chat. Please, please, please. Send me your questions. Send me your thoughts. Send me your trade thoughts. Anything.
Up forward and up front, I think they're pretty set and they kind of know what direction they're going in there. But on the back end, man, after this season with Montreal, I'm super hopeful for this team.
Don't you think you need to keep some veterans just in case? Because every young player's development curve isn't always linear. Some guys take steps backwards and take 2 steps forward.
Also, to those of you that are watching the stream, please hit that like button. It really, really, really helps the channel. It really helps the live stream. I can't say that to you guys enough, that it will help this live stream basically get upvoted, recognized by the YouTube algorithm gods, and more people will be able to find this stream, and more people will be able to come on in and talk the NHL and the NHL trade deadline with us. So please, if you're in here, hit like the stream, like the video. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, I appreciate every single one of you that does subscribe, that has subscribed, that is subscribed. So please.
You look at that board with all of the injuries, right? I mean, those are all guys that are typically in your lineup. So, I mean, that's just so tough for them to deal with. But thinking about the number of pieces that they do have when guys get healthy.
And that truck back, and we heard these 2 guys were talking just now, was if the Brinks truck back and for Cole Copper's next deal. It's going to be massive, but DA to put in
Let's see.
have a desk full of Kevin VXs. We need to have like a bots here too to help make sure things stay on the rails.
So nothing new since the Nick Bonino trade and the Jacob Vrana deal. So just keeping an eye on things, guys. I expect things are going to start popping off at some point. So until then, please, live chat, leave stuff. Let's take a peek at the live chat.
Kevin BX is a diabolical, evil human being. He totally lied about the Pierre Dorian comment. That was his first trade deadline he ever came.
Pauline Mercer says, check the live chat. I did check the live chat, and I already talked about Toronto and their first-round pick this year and about whether or not they're going to move it. They do have a first-round pick this year. Your Toronto Maple Leafs do, so I would not be surprised if they end up moving that today somewhere for some piece. But ultimately, they do have a 2023 first-round pick that is still in the cards.
Game day, and I always felt it was nerve-wracking because you're trying to prepare and go through your routine, and your nap's ruined because you're nervous. You don't want your phone to buzz or anybody to call you. You're hyper on alert. And if it's not a game day, you're doing the same thing, but you're certainly trying to go about your day and watch. And it's certainly different when you're single and when you have a family as well, because it kind of amps up the nervousness when you have a family.
Oh, I can imagine, right? Don't you have like weren't you doing something?
Yeah, did you have a photo shoot?
Oh, a photo shoot or something.
Yeah, when I got traded from Toronto to Calgary, my girls were like 7 and 4 at the time, and they're all dressed up, come down the stairs. I get a call from Berkey that I've been traded to Calgary, and we're going to do a family photo shoot. Girls were really upset because they were in the new dresses and all this, and
Alright, guys, I'm going to see if I can get any inside
It's
information.
like a contender.
He's about to jump out a unicorn with his girls in a meadow for a picture. Oh, Bernie.
Well, I was usually the player that was sent down to the minors to accuse some cap space here, but the times that I was out, people forget about the human element where you're moving from city to city, and they're talking about, well, why aren't they performing? Well, we're in Atlanta, you're staying at the Residence Inn, you're eating a breakfast burrito in the morning. It's tough to really get up for an NHL hockey game, so it takes time, and it takes time building chemistry as well, too. So it's a nerve-wracking day, nerve-wracking week for both teams that are involved.
You always call this time of year, what about the dogs?
What about the dogs? And I was a player that had to go from Toronto to Florida and drive 24 hours with the dogs, and I had 2 big mastiffs. So what about the dogs right now that are
All right, guys.
to travel long distance? People tend to forget
Well,
that as well.
Yeah, buddy, that's what
we're
you
coming up on almost an hour into the stream.
make them drive your cars.
I want to say thank you to those of you that have come on in and have watched consistently. We've had some people in and out throughout the entire hour.
Maybe guys that know they're going to get traded because there's rumors and everything. You hear all this.
I'm probably going to take a brief break,
That hope they get traded, right?
and I'll probably hop back on here in a little bit as soon as we get a trade update, and hopefully we can get some more viewers in here, get some more people in here to chat and talk hockey. So thank you guys to those of you guys that came in so far. I will be back as soon as we get some sort of update, as soon as we get another trade down the pipeline, and then we'll see if the next attempt we can get some more people in here, get some more of a live chat going, and yeah, keep things flowing today. So thank you guys. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on the next episode. All right, peace.